Libra family, what is going on? Excuse me. Woo! Thanks so much for tuning in. Welcome to the channel. I'm Deborah. This is Purusha Intuitive, and we are looking at your energy for the week. So welcome, guys. I hope things are going well. I really appreciate you tuning in, taking time out of your day. Tap into these messages. So this week, you know, they are timeless, right? So you can watch these videos whenever. If you are watching them in real time, we are coming up on a new moon solar eclipse in Aries. So it's our second new moon in Aries this zodiac season. And it's also a solar eclipse. It's our first one of the year. It brings in a lot of external changes in our environment. So things that we've kind of been plugging away at, working towards, etc. We're going to start seeing a lot of that shift happen now, you know, until May when our lunar eclipse is happening. And then over the next 6 months, that energy is really going to, you know, be prevalent. So be really conscious. There is some tense aspects to Pluto, which deals with change and transition, as well as the vertex point, which is all about things kind of coming to head, the climax, etc., like the faded things in life. So we might be struggling to deal with people, places, and things, how it's showing up, how we wanted it to look, etc. But again, remember, there's always a silver lining, Libra. You know, that's what we're all about on this channel. No, but you know, I mean, I think it's just like, it's part of growth. It's part of evolution. The ways that we can get creative with what's going on, even if it's not our ideal case scenario, you know. And a lot of times that happens through taking some time out to play. Have some fun this week. You know, I know we enjoyed super nice weather here this past weekend. This next week, it's looking a little more bleak. Wah. It's the up and down, right? The rain, snow, hot sun, alternating. But if you do have time, play, have some fun. You know, get all your work done and then really just kick back, relax. This is about connecting with the higher perspective around everything. It's easier said than done, right? You know, we have to be able to kind of have that bird's eye, and you're really good at that, Libra, the overarching energy, being a little more diplomatic, the long term, really kind of tapping into that third eye. And some of that is going to come through via play, right? Having some fun, surrendering to the process. Not everything has to be push, push, push. Creation happens in both rest and action. You know, we have to remember that. Even like our body, our physiology is such a great example. We have a certain set of processes when we're awake and we're doing stuff, and, you know, and then a different set when we're sleeping and our body's healing, restoring, preparing for the new day, right? And that's kind of what I hear you're doing, Libra, is taking a step back, having some fun, being compassionate, not only to yourself, but others in your environment. If you know, are ahead of the game on something, using that for wisdom, for understanding, instead of judgment and shame. Or if you're feeling like you're not getting something, you wish you had, you know, integrated a certain lesson better, or saw something, or you had, you know, there's always those shoulda, woulda, couldas is what I'm hearing. And for sure. But I also do believe there is that element of divine timing. Like, I feel like sometimes there is this natural order. Not sometimes there's a natural order to things. We have to go through certain steps, certain processes to really kind of connect with a manifestation on a deeper level, whether that's wanting a new job, a new house, a new partner, a long-term partner, a family, you know what I mean? Whatever umbrella that's under for you, it's like certain things had to be moved through in order to get where you're at right now. It wouldn't have happened any other way. And what you're actually doing in the process of it all, Libra, which is dope, is like leaving behind, walking away, knowing the stuff that's like not for you, not your vibe anymore. Finding the strength and the integrity in that. Especially as we're looking at this new moon solar eclipse, you might have to do some communicating around this. People, places, and things that have been in your environment lately that want certain things from you, but not really willing to kind of give you the full package. This is like the Daughter of Cups to me is always like, yeah, I like that idea. And then that's where it stays. There's not a lot of follow through. It is new beginnings. It's new potential. But I feel like by you communicating and being more decisive about what you want, it actually eliminates the immaturity that might be around you. I love how on the card it shows that path in rainbow, right? So it's like following the rainbow road, the yellow brick road, right? Or just, I mean, I look at it as just like that. Well, however you want to see it, path of enlightenment, whatever, life path, dharma, what you should be doing, being in alignment. There's so many different words, phrases, language for it. But this is really about you kind of connecting with more of that, just that part of you that is nurturing and creating something really big, really beautiful. I feel like you've been protecting it very intentionally at the same time. Mother of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. You could have some of that in your chart. You could also be dealing with someone who, well, it's interesting. We have 3 pages on the board. So pages are a symbol of new beginnings to a certain capacity. New connection, new communication, new love, and new finances. It's helping you see something differently. So maybe someone brings in a message to you. Maybe you're having a little more fun, being more laid back. And in the process, you end up hearing, a message. We'll leave it at that. Some type of truth is what I'm hearing. Something you weren't really expecting, but you're kind of seeing it in a little bit different of a way. It's actually giving you more space to play and have fun. Remember, it's a key component to manifesting, right? We need to have both the action and the silence. The time of pushing, making things happen, and the time of kind of just releasing, letting go, surrendering to the process. Because something is not manifesting as you want it to. It's shut down, it's closed off, it's not ready yet. Whether this is you or someone that you're dealing with, you keep chipping away at it. What I love about this Ace of Swords for you, Libra, is that it's saying whatever you're working on, it's coming. It's coming. It's still nurturing itself into being, so to speak. So it is important to protect, right? Like we see with that Daughter of Wands energy, the Mother of Wands, Queen of Wands in the traditional deck. So someone not really wanting to be balanced, someone not wanting to see things as they are, not giving you the benefit of the doubt. You're not seeing the fruits of your labor pay off, and it is helping you switch your perspective. It's almost like what I'm hearing, Libra, is you can't really do anything about what's happening now. If you're a huge believer in law of attraction or positive thinking, manifesting things, you know, I feel like there's other stuff happening underneath the surface, and no matter how much will, might, gumption you put towards something, it's just not quite ready, you know? There needs to be more that unfolds in order to bring that in. But it's happening, like I said, behind the surface. That's why for you this week, it's really important just to kind of take that step back, wait through the process, have fun in the meantime. Yes, get your stuff done 100%, but this is more that energy for you of being gentle, keeping things light, fun, playful, not expecting too much of yourself or even other people for that matter. You know, we have Father of Pentacles, Father of Cups on the board. So there's, you know, I mean, I almost feel like this might be a lot of different situations that you have where it's like you've done the work, you're in this spot now and you're just kind of in this waiting period. I feel like we've seen this energy come up for a few of the other zodiacs, which makes a lot of sense just where we are at astrologically, energetically. Tune into those videos if you want a little deeper knowledge around that. Yeah, you've been really patient, and I feel like it's like you know what is on the horizon, and so that's kind of this part of you that, you know, you're preparing, you are getting yourself ready, your energy ready. I'm just hearing a lot of this is about not being too rigid for yourself this week. Have more fun, relax. Yeah. Yes. So it's a party time, Libra. It's a party. Yeah, Golden Crown, that goes back to what I was talking about. 222 on the clock. You found this really beautiful balance in life. You know, you are listening to your instincts, to your intuition. But that's kind of the thing. I always say that, like, you know, just because we can sense into something, we know how something's going to play out, doesn't mean that we don't have to go through the process, you know? And if we get to the bus stop early, we still got to wait for the bus. And that's kind of how it feels like your energy is this week. I think it's fabulous. I think it's like really give yourself that pat on the back. Yeah, for the ways that you've stood in integrity. It does feel like you finally met your mark, you know. And I feel like that's going to be confirmed as these situations iron themselves out. But when I'm looking at you, your energy for this week, it's more about just, you know, being thankful, appreciative, really congratulating yourself on all the work you've done, because it's actually putting you in a position to handle these situations way more eloquently, way more smoothly, way more in alignment with you. And then it actually brings in new beginnings, new love, new partnership in this really beautiful, magmonious way. It's coming. It's here. It's waiting to burst onto the scenes. You know, I don't think that you're limiting it. I don't hear the Eight of Swords as that. I think it's just more about letting a little bit more of the story unfold. And then you're going to start see these things popping off probably, you know, towards the end of next week, end of Mercury retrograde. Yeah. So I hope this helps, Libra. Thanks so much for tuning in. I super appreciate your time and energy always. Sending so much love and blessings to whatever you're navigating through. I'm here at any time for support, reading, energy healing, wellness consult. I'm your girl. I'm your gal. I don't know. It sounded cheesy, but whatever. Big thumbs up if it resonated. Drop comments below. Let's build and grow the community. Lots of love, guys. Thanks for tuning in.